So for me, the last 3 days have been actually very emotional and really great learnings. For me, the top two takeaways really, number one is that I'd say trust begins with you, as Dennis and Michelle said. So, we all want to impact our clients, we want to help our clients, we want to be good managers, we want to be good bosses, and with trust, it really starts with us. So, it's homework for all of us to take away, to really be living the three values, or the three dimensions, I should say, of trust. So for me, that's the first one. Trust begins with you, or begins with me. I think the other one, which is, I come from a finance background, and so, models I quite like, but it's something that the Reinas kept saying over and over again, which is that the dimensions of trust aren't cognitive. So this isn't work of the mind, although the model is one that gives a lot of data and gives a lot of numbers to jump into. It's one of the heart, which I think was really interesting. It's to be of service to our clients, to be of service to the people who we're going to be bringing this out to. It means that we need to let ourselves connect on an emotional level. So look beyond the numbers. The numbers are great and that's important, but it's work of the heart, which I thought was interesting. And so what really stood out is that this concept of trust goes across all different of these businesses. And however, we all use the word trust, but when it came down to how do you define trust, we all have these different concepts of trust and how we define or how we talked about it. Or in some cases, it's actually an empty word. And it means so much or means so little. So it was really nice, again, to have that model. To have, here are three dimensions of trust, and under these three dimensions, 16 behaviors that either build trust or break trust. And that to me is what really stood out. So it's something that's, it's concrete. It's like a pencil. It's concrete. You can actually see it now. You can feel it. You can show someone else and say, here's a construct of trust. And here's these behaviors. And they're not, the behaviors aren't so impossible for someone to understand, yet there's flexibility enough that people can interpret them in different ways. So that was my biggest, what resonated the most.